But these lights up here are super fucking trippy, so if I look like I'm looking at you weird, it is not the lights. I'm not on acid. It's just the lights. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the Pop Out and Rock Out, not with your cock out. James, please. We made a rule. It's just the Pop Out and Rock Out music and comedy show. Not with you, James. Somebody watch his hands, miss. Please. Thank you. We had to put a rule last time. Well, James, we're not supposed to talk about that. But we had to put a rule for someone whose name rhymes with flames. They're also a singer. But anyway, this is the Pop Out and Rock Out, not with your cock out, James, comedy show here at the Cellar on Treadwell. The music and comedy show that knows what you did last summer and doesn't care. Okay? We don't want to hear about it. No, we don't. But as I said earlier, I'm your host with the most reasons to delete Tinder, Nick Gregoretti. I'll be here with you all evening. Couple of things. We want to give a huge shout out to Capo, our fearless producer. Give it up for Capo. It was a great night. Also give it up for my aunt and cousin sitting over here for coming up from Long Island to see me. Pretty freaking cool. Love it when the fam's in the house. If you're in the mood to buy someone a drink, two lovely ladies right there, they're both taken, sorry. But you can still buy them a drink, or me, either way. But I don't need sound effects, thank you. I can make my own. The weather though, it's been nice finally, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's been like, I was able to get out and ride my bike the other day. You guys would not believe it, I gotta tell you, you would not believe it. The driver, again, I don't need sound effects, thank you. The driver of a black BMW stopped so I could cross the street in front of him. I know. It got me thinking, even in Donald Trump's America, changes. And then I got hit by a Tesla. It's probably because I didn't even hear it coming. Quick PSA for you guys, new horns on the Tesla cars, new horns. Yeah, it's not a honk, it's actually 3 hiles. Yeah. For those that didn't get that joke, Elon Musk is a Nazi. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yes. But I know, Cellar. I know. I'm aware, Pete. I've been informed, Capo. James, I've been told. I look like Vin Diesel if he never got the part. I know. I've accepted it. No fast, all furious. Can we all please accept it and move on? Cellar on Treadwell, okay? Stop. Let's just line in the sand, okay? A couple of you thought I was the bouncer when I was standing over by the door. A couple of people showed me IDs. I am not the bouncer, I'm your host for the evening. That looks like Vin Diesel if he never got the part. But seriously, so good to be here with you guys. I have to tell you, I was driving here. I love to drive and listen to music. And I don't know if you guys know, if you listen to 103.5 FM on the radio, driving from Boston to here, just about 75 miles west of Boston, it'll start to cut in and out. And it changes over to a religious Bible and verse station. And it's kind of funny, it sounds a little something like this. And we're live at 103.5 FM. You're with Terry the Nighthawk. Smith. That was Who Let the Dogs Out by the Ball Men. And who do we have next? But WAP by Cardi B. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. Oh my God, bro. There's some hoes in this house. I said certified free 7 days a week. And on the 7th day, God laid down his hands to rest. And he gazed upon the world that he created and said, bring me a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy. Yes. Give it up for my Cardi B impersonation. Thank you. I've been working on it diligently for years. No, Pete, Cardi B is not here. He just looked up, he's like, is Cardi B here? No, she's not. Nico was like, is Cardi B here? No, Nico, she is not. It is just a very good impersonation, and I am aware that it is that good. But speaking of driving though, I love to drive. I don't like Waze though, the app. I will be honest with you. I do not like it because it's a tease. Okay, Waze is a tease. I was driving to work the other day. I get this little red and white notification that says, pothole on road ahead.
Got these guys around 8 o'clock.
And then it had the balls, seller on Treadwell, to ask me if the pothole was still there.
Yeah, there's one right up over there in the corner. Yep.
Yes, Waze. It always has been there, and it always will be there, long after we're all dead.
Yeah.
Paul Revere was actually misquoted. I don't know if you guys know this. What he actually said was, the British are coming, the British are coming, there's a pothole there, the British are coming. Jesus Christ said unto his New England disciples, go forth, my brothers, and run on Duncan. And take caution, for there's a pothole there. You know, I did not get a very good look at the pothole, Capo. I will be brutally honest, I did not get a very good look, but I'm pretty sure it was in the shape of a Tyrannosaurus Rex footprint. Which, if Jurassic Park taught us anything, it happened sometime around 1993, and some old rich white dude is likely responsible. More pothole jokes, Nick. Do you have any more? Of course! Oh my God! You guys love more pothole jokes. You guys love these. Absolutely. You know, I've lived in New England for so long, my entire life, actually. I'm pretty sure the void that I try to fill with stand-up comedy is in the shape of a pothole. Which is why it will never be filled. Yeah. Also, you know the person that reported that pothole, they're not from New England. Like, let's be honest, right? They're from some part of the country where people give a shit about one another. Seattle is my best guess. I figure they're probably from Seattle. They're nice over there. They're nice. But can you imagine, though, hypothetical, seller, hypothetical. If we reported all of the potholes in New England on Waze, my route to work would have more red and white dots on it than the upper lip of a Vegas hooker. It really, oh, who said, oh, come on, I make one tasteful herpes joke. And everyone's like, oh, my virgin ears, oh, I've never heard such a thing. Yeah, ridiculous, you've all heard worse. Ridiculous.
Oh my God, this thing is so hot, I don't know why I keep dipping in my...
I also love to travel. Anybody else love to travel?
Yeah.
Clap it up if you've been to Italy. Anybody been to Italy? Yes.
I'd like to.
I was just, it's beautiful. I was just recently there with one of my cousins. We were traveling around, and I don't know if you guys know this. I learned a lot on the trip. But if you think in Italy, if you think someone is cute, you can walk up to them and pinch them on the butt.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Evidently, though, that is frowned upon at the Olive Garden in Dorchester. I am now a persona non grazie at the Bertucci's in Medford, near my home. Yeah, it doesn't count. Does not count, folks. PSA, even if you say, baby girl, your ass so fine, it must be imported. Even in Little Italy, folks, really, it is that bad. I was telling this story at work the other day, and one of my colleagues comes up to me, he says, Gregoretti, I didn't know you're Italian. And he could have stopped there. But he goes, you're not obnoxious at all. I said, Tom, shut up, go to your room and think about what you just said. My last name, which, fun fact, folks, rhymes with spaghetti, is because I'm Irish. Well, recent blood tests do indicate that I'm exactly 0.05% Irish. Legally, it's called a DUI, but that needs to be splitting hairs, you know? Every hair is a split, you know what I'm saying? It's all untraceable, you feel me? You feel me? Oh. Other things I learned while in Italy, the Italian word for exit is uscita.
Oh, shit.
Uscita, yeah. which is convenient because when you try and make those tight turns coming out of those European parking garages, ooh, shit to your pants. Ooh, shit to your pants, Capo. Ooh, shit to your pants, Pete. James, you might have exited your pants already based on the odor. Very glad I brought my brown pants to Italy, let's just say that. Let's just say that. Before I went, one of my friends comes up to me, he's all serious, my buddy Dan, he's like, dude, do not go to the emergency room in Italy. I was like, oh man, I love going to the emergency room. Huh. I guess now I'll just have to cancel axe juggling, exploding Pete's make your own fireworks, and cliff diving, because now I just can't go to the ER.
Yeah, it's not all there, man.
But the food, you guys, my God, the food. The prosciutto in Parma was so fresh, it told me to, hey, shut the fuck up! And then it pinched me on the ass and told me I was cute. Yeah, very fresh prosciutto. But speaking of people that like to travel, Razzmatazz, are you ready, good sir? He is, I'm getting the double thumbs up. So ladies and gentlemen, much like Chicago, he has all that jazz and the Razzmatazz. Please welcome classic rock music performer, my friend Razzmatazz. Come on up here, buddy. Yes.